Oh, hey there, it's Lori Lindsay, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. Today's the day after. I live in a suburb of St. Paul. This is day one of something huge. Yesterday was ground zero for us. For weeks, I've been having this foreboding feeling that something really terrible is going to happen. And to the point that I would spend days just laying around during the holidays. I just was unable to get myself together and to get moving. And I thought it had a lot to do with me personally, which I think some of it did. I think that was part of my drawing down. Um, my father died this past April. And my mother passed on Christmas Eve back in 2013. And so it's always been a down time for me, but this year was really down. And I kept feeling this fight or flight, which my guides talked to me about last week, that I've been in this state for months now, and so has the collective. This constant stuff coming out of DC and over the weekend with the incidents that happened down in South America. I'm not going to name the name or my video might be tagged. That affected me, but not like the news that happened Monday. Monday morning, we got news that our governor decided not to rerun. And it's all political. The cruelty of this regime is out of control. It's no longer, let's make fun of the younger son or the son of the Minnesota governor because he's different. Okay? Now they're unaliving people on our streets. And you know what? We know about this one because she was a white woman. I hate to say that, but others have been killed. And we haven't really heard about them because it didn't shock us. But this one got more attention because she was a blonde, beautiful white woman. And I mean, I'm shocked by all of it. I'm shocked by, supposedly yesterday, if you were out and about in the Twin Cities, they were everywhere. And now our governor wants to call up the National Guard. And I don't know, I say go for it because there's more of them. I don't know. So I'm sitting at home watching Comfort TV and eating Christmas cookies that probably should be thrown out by now, but I don't care. I don't care because I'm so sad. I'm so sad. So I'm doing a tarot deck. For those that don't know me, I'm Lori Lindsay. I'm a spiritual coach, and boy, or I'm a spiritual teacher. I am an author and a medium, and I'm an empath. And so situations like these really affect me. And my guard is way down. My root chakra is just very exposed right now. Okay, the first card that I picked up was the 10 of Swords. And look how she's looking away at the crows. And the crows, to me, I don't know if they're crows, but in my head I'm hearing crows. Crows symbolize death and rebirth, and they are going away. And she's standing on the hill looking out over... So 10 of Swords. I'm going to read what the book has to say in case something pops out at me. 10 of Swords. There we go. 10 of Swords. Right next to the Knight. Painful endings. Crisis. Being stabbed in the back. An opportunity to find deep healing and an opportunity to find hope and resiliency. Boy, I could just stop there. The Ten of Swords comes to us in times of binding truth, when delusion is lifted. Sometimes the truth is painful because it indicates backstabbing of personal loss. I think there's a lot of scrambling going on in the capital city this morning. This card can make an abrupt end to a current path and a jarring resolution in the form of broken relationships. A blocked dream. Could that be Project 2025? A fractured partnership. While these endings feel severe in the moment, the potential of seeds of hope are always planted in their place. Wow. Even though I'm, barely moving this morning, and I'll tell you, it's after 10 o'clock. It's 10:21. And I do have an appointment that I have to drive about 15, 20 minutes, but I don't know, I might cancel. And you might say, well, Lori, you shouldn't stop living your life. You shouldn't do this. I have a disability. And so and I have a loud mouth. So I've got two things going on with me. And it would be hard not for me to get in a confrontation with somebody today because my aura is full of holes and I'm an energetic sponge today. So it will be hard for me. And I'm also going to my car dealership, which is one of the reasons we chose this car dealership. There's two car dealerships near us. And both of them make it a priority to hire people of color. And that's why we chose not only the brand, because, one was Toyota, and predominantly the Toyota in our town, which the town just a couple towns south of us, which is a bigger town, predominantly they hire Hmong, the Hmong community. And I love that. And they hire Somali. And so when people go in there to buy cars and their English is not so great, they can talk to somebody that speaks their language. To me, that's important. So we couldn't find a car that met our needs at the Toyota dealership, so we went to the Honda dealership this time, and same. Very ethnically diverse workforce, which is not common at other car dealerships in this area. They're predominantly white, especially the American brands. So it wouldn't surprise me if ICE is hanging out at this dealership today. So the other cards, the Emperor in reverse, which means it's the end of him. This is the end. This is the beginning of the end, in my opinion. Look he's playing chess, but it's reversed. Because you know what? People are seeing. They're seeing through the matrix. They're seeing the bullshit. They're not going to believe just because the propaganda machine is spinning. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, and she's reaching. To me, this symbolizes money. There's a dove with peace. I'm going to read it because it's been a while since I read the Nine of Pentacles. But Pentacles have to do with money, financial security. And this was upright. So spiritual and matter satisfaction, personal achievement, inner peace, milestones met and celebrated. The energy of successful harvest and contentment. I enjoy the bliss and the abundance that I have sown. Meaning our hard work is going to pay off. Spirit keeps saying that to me. It's going to get really bad, but it's going to pay off. So let's bring in the calmness and then release. And to my fellow Minnesotans, activists, unpaid protesters, please be safe. Please be safe. The rest of you don't believe the bullshit spin. Love and light to you all.